just want to cushion the blow because this is a heavy truth, a heavy dose of truth. And I want to be careful with your heart, woman of God. I want to be careful with your heart, okay? A lot of that was a lot. And, you know, I do get passionate about what I'm saying, but in all honest, you know, intention, I want for you to be on the winning team. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be on the winning team. Um, as a black man, I've been through some things. I've been protected by women, and I've been attacked by women. I've been um, demasculated. I've been through a lot of things as a black man. So the message is somewhat personal to me. But I don't want my feelings to get in the way of your healing. You hear me? Everything I'm saying is because I love you. Everything I'm saying is because I love you. It's not out of hate. I'm not coming from the standpoint of, oh, it's men versus women. That type of division is what keeps the world in chaos. I don't believe in that at all. I believe in decency and order, and that we serve a God of decency and order, and that there's a real way that He set things into motion. And we can be unified with the right order. Okay? And so I'm not here to create chaos and confusion, but here to bring peace and understanding. And so I love you, black women. I love you, women of the world. I love all women. And I hope and I pray that this message, um, it resonates you in a meaningful way that makes you consider the stewardship of what you have. And, you know, it's what you have underneath you right now, you know, what you're carrying, you know, the stewardship of those things. That you would go to God, you would go to Jesus for all the pains that you bear. Go to Jesus and let Him heal you in those broken places instead of carrying around the weight of an identity that isn't yours. Okay? The bitterness of your pain, what happened to you, let those things be things that have happened now through you, but not happen to you. Do not take on that victim identity because that's not who you are in Christ. You're a victor. You have the victory. You were called of God. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, Mexican, Chinese. Doesn't matter. You are child. You're God's child. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You were never meant to be a victim. You see what I'm saying? You were never meant to be a victim. And so, let go of everything associated with the victimhood of your actions, the things you do, and in response to the pain that you felt. Let it all go. And put all of that pain, take all that pain, earnestly and honestly take it to Jesus on that cross. I mean, bring it before His feet. Imagine a bloody man hanging on a cross, whipped to shreds, hanging on that cross. Imagine him in your mind, and then imagine you have some pain of yours, and you are taking it and you're laying it at His feet. Imagine that and believe it. And take every pain that you feel towards that man, towards the way he treated you, every pain, and lay it at His feet. Like, here, Jesus, I can't carry this anymore. I can't take this pain. I can't handle this alone. The word says, God's strength is perfected in weakness. When we are weak, He is strong. I can't hold it any longer. I need your strength, oh God. I need less of me. I need more of you. Here's the pain that they caused. This is what they did. I'm telling you, Jesus, because I need you to take it. Here's what they did. I'm laying it at your feet. And once you lay it at the feet of this bloody, beat up, bruised man that has been whipped beyond recognition for crimes he did not commit, when you lay it at His feet, I want you to really reflect on who it is you brought it to. And I want you to receive the grace that comes from a priestly king who would lay his life down for his kingdom and his subjects, who would die for you so that you could live your full life. I want you to receive that grace, and I want you to go away smiling, knowing that you are not the representation of what has happened to you. You are the representation of what that man on that cross, beat up and bloody, says about you, because his word, his character is strong enough to name anything and to claim anything as his own. Anything, even you. And he chooses you. He chooses you every day. He chooses you every single morning you wake. He says, I believe in her. She is my daughter. That is my girl. I want her to be married to me forever. She's worthy to me. I'll die for her 1,000 times. I want you to take that love, fill yourself up with it, and walk away from everything, every pain, every bitterness, every blame, every stain, every regret, every fear, every trauma. I want you to walk away from it. Walk away. Everything he did, walk away from it. And every time you feel an offense from a man, I want you to go right back to that bloody man and be like, look at what he did, and walk away from it. Walk away. Because that ain't who you are. That's not who God called you to be. You're called to be more than a conqueror. We are more than conquerors. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope, a future, and an expected end. God has something for you to look forward to. He has something planned for your life. He said, ear has not heard, eye have not seen, nor has it entered into the heart of man what God has planned for those who trust in his commandments and do his will, who follow after the Lord. Won't you keep following the Lord? Follow the Lord. Let all that bitterness go. Trust in Jesus. Blessed are they that put their trust in him. Psalms 2. Put your trust in Jesus, not in man. Fear not who can harm the body, but both the body and the soul in hell. Vengeance is the Lord's. Do not say unto thyself, I shall repay evil. Vengeance is the Lord's. It is considered an honor for a man to overlook an offense, but every fool will be quarreling. That is not your fight. That is not your battle. What other people think of you is none of your business. That's what Les Brown said. He said, what other people think of me is, what other people think of you is none of your business. You hear me? What matters most is what you think about you. And you know, what you think about you is a result of what you think on the inside. Who is inside you? You remind yourself every day that there's a God who created heaven and earth that says he is with you. He's inside of you. So every time you think, what do I think about myself? I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm immaculately made. I think that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rises up against me in judgment is cast down. There's your self-empowerment right there. Is your identity in Jesus. Jesus proclaimed it. I'm with her. God, Father, I'm with everyone on this planet. So heavy. Look, I'll die for them, God. When you see them, when you see what they done, when you see everything that they did wrong, please see me first. See me first, God. I'm with them. I'm with them. Until the ends of the earth, I'm with them. They're going to be my wife one day. They're going to be my bride one day. I'm going to marry them, God. Don't do nothing to them. Whatever you're going to do to them, do it to me first. I'm with them. Go out in that confidence. Love in that confidence. Let go of all the hate in the world in that confidence. That Jesus, the Son of God, is with you. He's with you. He's with you, woman of God. He's with you. Restore that relationship with the Lord. Let him be the priest of the home. If the man's not in it, you got a God in it who can do way more than any man. You got a God in it that you serve, that's holding that home together, that's being the husband in your household, that's being the father in your household. But let him be God. Let God be God. Give him all of that every time. You're covered. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting ways. Psalms 24. You're covered. You got a great inheritance.